So, if you had the choice of working with one of these ladies, Madhuri, Madhubala, Deepika, or Vidya Balan, which one would you choose, and why, and for what?
Well, very tough one, but you see, the thing is that Madhubala is nostalgia for me, and I hate to touch nostalgia because no matter how beautiful the reality is, it can never touch nostalgia. So I wouldn't touch her. Madhuri, again, is almost verging on the same nostalgic little.
This is a tough one.
So I would say Deepika for sure, because I think I can see Madhubala and Madhuri in Deepika. Surely she needs to do some bits here and some bits there in order to be there, but I think I have confidence in me that I can bring all of that in her. So would love to venture out with her.
But I know the Madhuri one was the toughest.
Yeah, it was because Madhuri is Madhuri and nobody touches her. Yeah.
Okay, so from there, let's go on to something even more exciting.
Okay.
Your most favorite Pakistani actor of all time, and I'm saying actor, which means it could be a male or a female. And what about them that has inspired you or excited you?
Frankly speaking, there's one name I could take straight away, and that's Moin Akhtar. And I think I have not seen somebody perform with so much ease such difficult characters. And I have seen him performing in front of me. I was lucky enough to actually have him as the host for the Luxstyle Award that I conducted as a director. And all I can just say is that you don't know what you missed in life, because unfortunately he's not with us today. He was an institution to just watch and learn from.
Okay, wonderful. So, leading on from there, a fixed superstar style or a method actor with no personal style?
A method actor with no personal style. Yeah.
Okay, so the next one is sort of like the same question. Would you prefer natural flair in terms of acting ability, in terms of performing ability, versus someone who has to work on their craft and is willing to work on their craft?
Well, if the natural flair comes with confidence, then I would prefer that. Obviously, everyone has to work on their craft, so I don't know how do they,
some people, once they become the superstar.
But superstar bit is not part of this.
But anybody that has a natural flair and always has the.
No, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. If you're naturally so good, and if I'm assuming that if you say that the natural flair is part of that personality, then there's nothing.
So basically, the question is, are you willing to take the bitter for the sweet? Because the natural flair, जब खुदा जब हुस्न देता है,
नज़ाकत भी आ जाती है.
That was
no, surely. I mean, you have worked with me, so you know that I don't actually put my idea into your head as much as I try to understand together what can come out of this.
Yeah.
So while surely I want to share my thoughts and my character, which is in my mind, I also want to understand how are you looking at it, or any other actor is looking at it. So if that actor can actually give some freshness to my thought or my character, why not? And that's a real blessing.
Okay. So one accessory that you can't leave your house without?
Deodorant.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many pairs of shoes do you have?
No, that's personal. That's unfair. Because obviously my humility is going to get affected by my answer.
We can do ballpark figure, and I'll give you a plus minus 100. So
Yeah, right. No, well, I wish I could ask the same question. Anyway, I would say I swear I never counted them. You really want me to give you a number?
I mean, okay, we can move on to the next one.
I think we should.
So, how many watches?
No, I think I have 7 right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's okay.
That's okay. That's okay.
मर्द आदमी क्या करेगा बेचारा और कुछ पहन नहीं सकता
कुछ कर नहीं सकता एक थर्ड वर्ल्ड कंट्री खरीद सकता है एक वॉच को भी
Oh yeah.
टाइल्स
Neckties. About 35
storms brooches I can keep going on
roaches as well in our bathroom.
so so I guess that's right that's
really
right
into counting, right?
that's नहीं मैं क्या करूँ आप you know the idea is genuinely you are a style icon for all of us
And I like the fact that you know that.
I know that and I appreciate that and you are a style icon for not just generally the actors around you but I've seen people around you that mingle and you know we meet a lot of people within other walks of life as well.
No, it's really sweet of you to say that. I don't think there's anything like style icon, but yes, there are people who have individual personalities, and there's some who inspire you, and there's some who don't. I'm lucky to have people like you around me who appreciate my style. One thing I definitely believe in is that if God has made you a human being, He has given you enough beyond the body in the shape of brain to actually explore more. And if you're not exploring more and you're just letting yourself look and feel the way you were born and you're just dying with the same look and feel, then you're wasting a lot of this. When you use this, in many ways you should use it on yourself as well and bring the best out of you. So I think there's nothing wrong with beauty in any form or shape. I think it adds beauty to the world and people have a right to see beautiful things and that kind of gives you good vibe. It's a positive energy. For me it is.
Don't you think it's a little unfair to the rest of us that you have such a great aesthetic sense?
Not at all. Again, as I said, it's a very subjective thing. You think I have a great sense of what did you say? Aesthetic sense. Maybe a lot of people will say no, I don't like his style, or it's a sense of aesthetic.
So apart from the diplomacy, I think humility was also something that we should have tackled.
Yeah, because that's also part of
that's
beauty.
also part.
So I inspire people not just by my style and by my aesthetics, but also by my humility.
Okay. चलो ठीक है आगे बढ़ते हैं. So and I know you probably get this many times, but and I know because of your close association with these people that I will be naming. So I apologize for that. But if
you better apologize to them.
Yeah.
First, because I know your knack of putting all your feet.
All my feet in my. So if you had to do a film with Myra, what film would you do? What genre and why?
Because I would love to do a lot of films with Myra, but if I have to name one genre, theme, or style of film, I would love to make an Umrao Janada with Myra, and that is purely because I know she has Umrao Janada in her. She has that flair in her, but she is yet to share it with her audience.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a little comfortable now.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's right.
But wouldn't that come in the way? जैसे आपने बोला नॉस्टैल्जिया एक ऐसी चीज़ है जिसको आप appreciate तो करते हैं, लेकिन आप कहते हैं कि उसको हाथ नहीं लगाना चाहिए, क्योंकि आप शायद जितना भी अच्छा काम करें, लोगों के दिमाग में जो नॉस्टैल्जिया होता है, उसको आप because that's a happy place, right? So wouldn't
no, but then you're calling Umrao Janada the story nostalgia, or you calling
just generally the story and the feel.
Yeah, no, but you see, that's what I mean. Stories like Folklore, for example, he done another film that I would like to make someday, a story that I would like to make a film on. I just think that these kind of classic stories, they're not nostalgia for me. They're like inspirations for me. Sure. And different people react to inspirations differently. So there can be so many versions of Devdas, as much as you think that Devdas can only be done in one way. If you go back and watch different Devdasas made, they all have their own beauty in their own different way.
Would you do a contemporary spin on this sort of a thing?
No, because I'm an old world man.
Okay.
I'm an old man and an old world man. I like old world actually. I have that. I find that very beautiful. That the whole aura of old world charms is something very fascinating for me. So I won't give it a new world twist to it, but yeah, obviously my take on it probably would be slightly more contemporary, but I won't change the era if you're asking me that.
But your old world, and this is, I mean, in my opinion, and you do bring the old world and a sort of old world feel to, classic feel to everything that you do. But there's a very interesting blend of contemporary that you always put in that execution. Of bringing the old into the new kind of thing. But I generally also know that this word fusion really bothers you.
Yeah, so that's why it's not fusion. What you're talking about is actually, for example, what I will do today, no matter how much I'm trying to recreate like 20s or 30s or even earlier, I know that there'll be a kind of treatment, for example, that I would give to it because I want to keep it relevant for today's audience and more than frankly to me. And I know that I try to progress with time. I hate to stop at a point. So that would be probably the newer take on it. But I wouldn't show a 1920s की कहानी है और उसमें cell phone चल रहे हैं. So that kind of fusion is not my style of work at all. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Sorry, we drifted away. Coming back. So if and when you have to make a film with Fawad, what is the film you would want to make with him and why?
Well, again, with Fawad, I would like to make many films, not one film. But if you're asking me one film that I would like to make with him, that would be a Devdas.
That would be a Devdas.
Because he is a Devdas again. So I mean, the people who fit into a character like a glove, that's like something one should always give them a chance to perform and let people know how beautifully they can actually perform.
Bring their own.
Yeah, they can own up to those characters so beautifully. I think no one, and I know Dilip Kumar Saab has done it as well, I think no one will do it as well as Fawad will do it.
On that note, out of the millions and hundreds and thousands of films that you will do with me,
oh yes, we do it one every day.
So out of the hundreds and thousands and many, like you said, films that you will do with me,
fingers crossed.
Which film would you? And this is a more personal question because you know how your favorite director sees you, kind of a question.
Right.
Would you like to do with me as an actor?
I personally think that including myself, we all see you as like this young contemporary urban boy, and I don't know why I feel that you would be brilliant as a Ranja or somebody who's rustic. I don't know what you call it, like a rural background se ताल्लुक रखने वाला एक crude लड़का. And I think you can give such purity to it. Because the good part about you is that no matter how, you mashallah come from a wonderful background, a wonderful family, but you haven't lost your reality as yet. And you're very real in your behavior, your reactions, your anger, everything happens so spontaneously in a real world as well, that if that comes on screen, that is when people would know what that wonderful performance. There will be
a Freudian slip right now.
Yeah, exactly. But honestly, they would think you're performing. But no, I meant it completely as a compliment. I think you can do it beautifully. You give that crude. Brooding, crude young fellow from rural Pakistan versus an urban chic guy.
I'll take anything that comes from you as a compliment because
it's coming because I've always been it as a compliment.
And yes, that is true. That's one thing that I would like to mention here. That Vasha, one thing that is trademark Asamada is being genuine. And I always narrate this story is many years ago when we met and you didn't even know me, and you called me out. And you said, "Beta, what are you doing here?" I said, "I'm going to go in front of the camera." He said, "What are you wearing?" I said, "Shoes." I said, "Why are you wearing sports socks with formal shoes?"
Sports shorts.
Yeah, because the story.
That is called Freud's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing sports socks with dress shoes? And I said, "Well, I was between scenes and we were changing. I didn't have time." And he said, "Well, no, because whatever you wear right now, even 4 people watch it and they do the same thing, it's on your conscience."
Yeah, because you guys as actors have huge responsibility, as I always say to you.
Yeah.
Sir. Because people watch you doing whatever you do. If you're carrying a gun in a picture or carrying a cigarette in a picture, the youngsters are watching you and looking up to you. They're going to aspire to be another Shahryar Nabbar, and they'll think, okay, if I'll hold a cigarette or a gun in my hand, I'll probably look as heroic as he's looking. So you have to understand, society is going to get influenced by you guys. That's like a huge responsibility God can actually place on your shoulder.
Wow.
And if He has, then I wonder how you guys can take it so.
Yeah, but that's true. But for me, out of that incident, the most interesting thing was that you were not afraid, because usually हम जब लोगों से मिलते हैं तो हम कोशिश करते हैं कि अगला हम सारे प्लीजर्स हैं, स्पेशली इस काम में जिस काम में हम हैं ज़रूरत भी होती है आपको, being a people pleaser, being people person. Not to say that, because I know how, and everybody knows this, how well mannered your mannerism generally is, but what was really refreshing was the fact that you were not afraid to tell the truth.
Because
how you knew at that point.
I could see that you can offer so much. I don't know if you remember this and don't remember the fact that I told you that, why you're not doing ads and are you into acting seriously. I asked you all of that. Because I could see that, you have a lot of potential, and anyone who I see has potential and is wasting himself or herself, I think it's my responsibility, or I feel it's my responsibility to actually wake them up. And that's what I was doing. I was waking you